NPP candidate for Gambegre, Mehtab Chandee Sangma, is confident of winning the election on her own. Despite being the wife of Chief Minister Conrad Sangma and the daughter-in-law of Late Purno Sangma, Mehtab Chandee feels that this is her battle and she is not nervous to take the plunge. Here is an exclusive conversation from Ground Zero in Gambegre. This is Mehtab Chandee's first exclusive interview ahead of the by-polls. Take a look.
We have with us NPP candidate from Gambegre constituency, Mrs. Mehtab Chandee Sangma. Well, you are making your political debut. Are you nervous, excited?
Not nervous as such. It's not like I'm new in politics because my husband has been in this field for so long. But being a candidate is different. So yeah, of course, it's a lot of work.
So when did you start your groundwork for your political career?
For the by-elections, as soon as the seat was empty and as soon as the party had decided that it would be me who would be the candidate, then I started working from that time.
So what is the factor you are banking on? The PA Sangma, family legacy, your spouse, the Chief Minister of Meghalaya, NPP, the ruling party's candidate, or Mehtab Chandee as an individual?
Of course, the party backing is there. So the legacy, my husband being the national president, it's all there. But I'm fighting this election on my own. So as an individual, and obviously I had to make my own grounds. So it's that's how we're working on it.
So with what issues you are moving on the ground for campaigning?
There's not much, really. I think it's an easy task for everybody to understand the fact that people are wanting development, and for us being in the ruling party and the opposition being having an anti-incumbency because they have been on the seat for quite some time now. So I think people are looking for change.
So how do you see the fight? It will be a quadrangular fight?
Triangular, not a quadrangular, but I think definitely the fight is going to be against NPP and TMC and INC. I think three parties are becoming strong. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. There has been criticism of you given the candidature being the spouse of the Chief Minister. So how will you silence your critics?
I think that's just like that's what opposition will say if that was the point for anybody else, because obviously I'm the wife of the Chief Minister. But as I mentioned earlier, that there has been a consensus in giving me the ticket as a candidate. So, and we had done the followed the proper process and the procedure. So it was not my husband's decision, and the call came from the public and from the people. So I literally, for me personally, I didn't think that it would be time for me to enter politics now, but because there was a genuine demand, so that's why we went ahead with it.
Last question. How confident are you, and with what margin you are expecting to win?
That only time can tell. But I'm not overconfident at all. Every election is tough, and I take this as a challenge, and everybody's working very hard, and obviously I'm receiving a lot of support. All the MLAs, all the ministers, and and my husband as well is campaigning very hard for me. But as I said earlier, every election is tough, so we have to fight well.
So we have seen that in Garo Hills, the campaigning has always been very low-key affair. This time also it's not different. So how are you campaigning?
See, this is a by-election, so it's very different from general election. And right now it's like all energy is focused on one a particular place. So obviously the election is more charged up. And as it's the same for any other election. So I guess that's how it is.
Thank you very much.
And NPP National President and Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma gave inside details of why the party fielded Mehtab Chandee, his wife, from Gambegre. Well, Sangma revealed that he was initially reluctant to the proposal. Listen in why.
Spouse is a candidate this time, so there is also some criticism on that. So how do you silence that?
Basically, we never expected that there will be a demand from the grassroots level for my wife to contest. In the beginning, the leaders from the grassroots came. They demanded. I said it's not possible because obviously we have a lot of responsibility. She has a lot of responsibility, so she can't. Then all the intending candidates of the NPP, they came. They said that, look, we have talked with each other, and only if Madam contest, then we will all support. So then that pressure came in. Then all the party leaders and all the other MLAs also from the party came and repeated the same thing. So it was more of a bottom-up approach than a top-down approach. The decision was not made by us. The decision was based on the demand from the grassroots level, from the people, from the intending candidates of the party, and from the party leaders at the grassroots level.
Well, Sangma also said that the people of Gambegre want change. Listen in.
The election is not far away, so how do you see the mood on the ground?
We are seeing positive mood. People are quite excited to work with the government, and we have seen that Gambegre constituency has been not getting the kind of development attention in the past for whatever reason. I'm not here to blame anybody for it, but a lot of people desire that there should be a change at the grassroots level, and so we are seeing positive response. But again, as I said, we are very, very clear that when it comes to election, we are never overconfident. We never take anybody for granted. We will continue to work hard and ensure that we lead to victory.
So with what issues you are moving in for campaigning, and how do you see the contest?
Mainly development issues. Mainly development issues. We want to focus on bringing a change at the grassroots level. Gambegre is a very, very big constituency. So a lot of areas have to be covered. So we are working on that. Competition, as I said, again I repeat, we are very clear that every opponent is a competition for us. We never take anybody lightly. So I don't want to say it's going to be party A or party B, but for us we work in a way that we treat everybody as a formidable opponent, and we work with that mindset, and we'll continue to do that.